Hello, and thank you for your interest in my 1982 Volkswagen Rabbit. It's got a 1.5 liter diesel in it, naturally aspirated. Gets around 45 miles to the gallon on regular pump diesel. So if you're looking for a pretty cheap economy car, or Dave Ramsey told you to sell your Escalade and buy a beater, this might be something you're interested in. I'm asking for $2,200 for it. I've had it almost 2 years now. It's been very reliable transportation for me, but I was finally able to get a little bit newer VW, and so this one's got to be retired from the fleet. Let's hop in it and take it for a ride. It's a pretty good little car. Does everything you could ask for. Starts, runs, drives, and stops. I've had this Rabbit for almost 2 years now, and since I bought it, I've put in a new alternator, brand new battery. I replaced the water pump on it. It's got a brand new water pump. Put in new glow plugs, and I installed a block heater to keep it warm on the winter nights. So it's good to go for any winter driving. It's been super reliable, driven it year round. Had about a 45-minute commute one way for the longest time. Rabbit rides real nice at highway speeds. It's 4-speed, manual transmission. It doesn't have a whole lot of bells and whistles, no air conditioning. Everything in the car is manual, but that's actually pretty great. It doesn't have any computers or electronics or anything to go wrong. The engine bay has plenty of room. It's very, very reliable. Pretty easy to work on and easy to find parts for. I've been real happy with it so far. When I bought the car, it had a rebuilt diesel motor in it, and I was told it had 3,000 miles on it. I probably put another 6 to 9 on it since then. The odometer in the car is broke, but I've been able to keep track of my miles with an app I had on my smartphone. The car is a little quirky, as to be expected from 1982. I mean, it's kind of a beater, but it's a nice car. The dash lights don't work, so if you're trying to see how fast you're going at night, sometimes I'd use a flashlight, but most times I'd just stay with traffic and I'd be okay. The car's not a rocket. I've never been pulled over for speeding. And the fuel gauge doesn't work. But again, I was using an app on my smartphone, and it's got about a 10-gallon tank in it, and I was able to drive 300 miles easy on that tank of diesel without ever coming close to running out. So that's what I would do. I'd use the trip meter on my phone and through the app, drive 300 miles, and then fill it up again. Car goes great down the road. It's not loose at all. It does have manual steering and power brakes. The brakes are the only thing in the car that does have a power assist. The heat blows hot, keeps the car real nice and warm during the winter. The interior of the car is kind of a pleather, I guess would be the best way to describe it, and just a regular faux wood dash, blue carpeting. It's all in pretty good shape. I mean, there is some wear to be expected for a car that was made in '82, but for the most part, it's in pretty good shape. One of the greatest things about these old diesel Rabbits that makes them so sought after is that they're pretty adaptable to today's times. With that naturally aspirated diesel engine, you can easily convert one of these things to run on biodiesel or waste vegetable oil. I also replaced the headlights in this car with the brightest Silver Star headlights you can buy. So the brights and the lows are both very, very bright at night. Never had any problem seeing.